Anyway, so create the world that you want to live in because it's all going to just be changing around you anyway. Yeah,
That's
yeah, I'm done
beautiful.
with my riff.
No, beautiful riff. And I mean, yeah, create the world you want to live in because it's all going to be changing anyway. And look at us, that's what we're doing here with Ari. And I'd say, I mean, with this podcast, like for me, it's this infinity mirror, truly, where it's like we have this dialogue between us, sure, but for the most part, it's about our experiences in our lives and the people we meet and the experiences that we face and how it reflects back to us this like deep, deep truth. And sometimes we're ready to see it. Sometimes we're like, oh, and other times I'm like, that one, like, come back to me.
Mm-hmm.
But for me, it's like, okay, for a while now, I've known, like, for so long, I wanted to work in sustainability, like, fight climate change, preserve the planet for future generations, and that's still such a noble cause and simply must be done. But truthfully, we already have all of the technological solutions we need to
Right,
do that, and we're
right,
choosing not to.
right.
So at the end of the day, it's not a technological problem; it's a people problem.
It's a
However,
consciousness problem.
hmm but we're also the solution, and so for me, it's like it happens one person at a time. Like
Mhm.
inwardly you do the work or the play. I mean, truthfully, that's my goal right now is having work become play. But you do the work, you do the reflection through the mirrors we meet. And then from there, like every person you touch, it's this like beautiful butterfly effect.
Mhm.
Ideally, we live in a crazy world and things are moving quickly. I mean, that's my hope, but yeah, here we
Yeah.
are.
I think that was one of the hardest things for me to fully accept on my journey. And there's so much ego involved in this, which is the catch 22 as well, because it's like you think you convince yourself that it's that you're being selfless, and actually it's like, oh my god, girl, get over yourself. But but realizing that actually, if you want to create the world that you want to exist and you want to help people and you want to change everything, you need to start with you. Because here, like,
Mm.
the thing is, like, okay, so you help everyone else along on the journey, but if you're not doing the inner work, if everyone else on earth has gotten there, right? Everyone else has gotten to
Mhm.
the spot, wherever the spot is, but you spent your whole time getting everyone else there, then everyone on earth isn't there because you've held out, right? So like you so you think you were helping it, but it's like, well, you're still the one pulling this down. So if you want a billion people to get to whatever that is, it's like, well, you are part of that billion people. And
Mhm.
it's that like, okay, how a rising tide lifts all ships, right? It's like
Yeah.
you do the work and everything and everyone around you gets better, but somehow it feels, or at least for me, it was just like, and the thing is, it's like me being stuck in that was part of the work also. It's like everything is the journey at the end of the day. Um, but yeah, it feels like you can't do the thing that lights you up or do your own healing or do your own, whatever your thing is, because you're like, but what about the people that are starving or the people that are this or the people that are that? And it's like, yes, and you can be of service in that way while also being in service to yourself, and that is actually how everything shifts, how the energy shifts, but you can't just put it all externally. Yeah.
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 Yeah. I mean, you must fill your own cup. You can't
Mhm.
fill from an empty cup. And again, like with the mirrors, it makes me think of like the people in my life right now, like people that I grew up with, or family, like people who I love so, so deeply, and can also become so immensely, infinitely frustrated with over, like, to be fair, pretty minor things, but it's like with family especially, years and years of the same thing, and it's like
And they
boils
made
my
you,
blood.
baby. So it's like
They made you.
your
They
deepest
made
stuff
you.
is their deepest stuff.
But then there's the choice of, like, okay, this person is here in front of me. Do I see them as separate from me and the things that they are doing and saying they're doing to me, and I take it personally as me? Or do I register the truth in all instances that we are all just fractals, just parts of the same whole, little mirrors along the way, and that whatever they're saying or doing to me is an opportunity for me to see that reflection and look in. And, like, the good and the bad. Like, someone says something so flattering, and I'm like, stop. And then I'm like, okay, like,
Don't
what does. Like, you're right, but, like, what does that say about,
tell
like,
me more.
yeah. Like, what does that say about where, like, I still need to just give myself that love so that I can meet that with just, like, thank you, like, neutrality, gratitude, rather than, like, desire or, like,
Right,
craving.
right.
Um, and then same thing with the bad, or, like, what I perceive to be bad, or just, like, straight up annoying. Like, okay, what does this say, not about them, but, like, about what I've accepted or not accepted within myself?
Mm-hmm.
Uh,